Hey, what's up, y'all? It's me, Jennie here. Welcome to a brand new episode of How to Keep Yourself Sane. I have officially lost it, and this is my son, Kyler, who is now playing with the camera. I know I didn't put out a video last week and even Monday. I believe this video is going to go up on Wednesday. The truth is, you guys, I just needed a break. I am so mentally exhausted, and I think it's just like quarantine exhausts me, and I just needed a break, so I took my break. But now I'm back, and today I wanted to talk about how unreal customers are, like the things that they would do to skip the lineup portion of like a grocery store. So last week I had to go grocery shopping, and it was big grocery shopping day. I actually got to the store 10 minutes before opening, and if my camera is shaking, that's because Kyler is playing with the tripod. Anyways, ignore that. I had to go grocery shopping, and I got there 10 minutes before the grocery store had opened. Now, the grocery store was already open, but it was only open to seniors. So I waited in line because there was already a lineup for the grocery store to be open in public. The first lineup was already full. So I was the beginning of the second lineup that was forming. So I really couldn't go in until the first lineup had gone in. However, during the 10 minutes I was waiting for the store to open to the public, I saw seniors going in, which is fine. I'm not against it. However, there were some people that were pulling some interesting things to try to bypass the lineup. So there was this one lady who brought her senior mother, and her mother clearly looked capable of walking. She was a healthy senior. And what the daughter tried to do was explain to the person in front of the grocery store who was controlling the population within the grocery store that she needed to be with her senior mother. So she needed to go in with her mom. She promised the guy that she was only going to go grocery shopping with her mom, and then as soon as 8 o'clock hits, she would grab a grocery cart within the store, and then she can go shopping too. So that way it's fair for everybody. Kyler's got this thing for pulling hair. I don't know why. The worker was like, no, you can't do that. So then she tried to pull another stunt. And then she's like, well, it's cold outside, and my mother's gonna get sick, and she needs me with her, so I have to go in. The worker said, no, I'll let your mother in, but you have to stay outside. Right now, it's only for senior. She's like, well, I have to go in. I have to go in with my mother. She needs me. She's too old. She can't pull a cart. So the guy, finally, he says, right, you know what? You're right. It is cold outside. Go and bring your mother in. I do know that you're gonna go grocery shopping. You're not gonna wait till 8, but you brought your mom in. Go ahead, go in. Because by this time it was probably like around 7:54, right? And the store was opening at 8. So he lets them both in. And do I see, like through the glass doors, that the lady, the daughter, is grabbing a cart for herself and for her mother. You know what? Whatever. I'm not going to say anything. Then the lineup started to move. The first lineup started to move. And by that line where you get like all the grocery carts. This lady decides to come and grab a cart, and she buds some random person who's like ready to go inside. She grabs a cart and she buds this guy, and she tries to like swindle her way in line. And the man stops her, and he's just like, I haven't seen you standing in line. How long were you standing in line for? And she's just like, I've been standing in line forever. And clearly she hasn't. She hasn't. She was just waiting for the line to move so she can move along with the line with her grocery cart. And the guy's like, no. He's like, I know who's standing in line. I have a very good memory. You weren't in line. And she's like, yes, I was. So they started to like have some sort of confrontation. And because of this confrontation, and she's blocking the entrance to get in the door, all the people behind her can't get in. And like, you have to practice social distancing, so this lineup, like all the way far back there, is wondering like, why aren't we moving? Like, what's going on? So they're having this confrontation, and I'm seeing it because I'm first in the second line. He's just like, you have to get back to the end of the second line. And she's like, I've been waiting in line forever, blah, 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 on and on and on. And good for the worker, he was not giving in, and he's just like, I saw you, you weren't in line, head back to the end of this line, which was the second line. And she just like said something underneath her breath, and she kept on walking. And then after that, like, the line kept moving. Fantastic. Then what happened was seniors started to come in past 8 o'clock. Like right now, it's about 8:10. And they were still letting seniors bypass lineup. I'm okay with that. A senior comes, he did look old for his age. He just grabs a cart and goes in and says to the worker, I'm a senior, I can go in. And the worker said, okay, hold on. It's past 8 o'clock. I do have to ask you, for you to bypass this lineup, what year were you born? And the customer's like, excuse me? The worker's like, what year were you born, sir? And the customer's like, and he's like trying to do math in his head, trying to figure it out. The worker's like, sir, you're not a senior. If you had to think about what year you were born, you must head back to the line. And the guy's like, but I'm a senior. And the worker's like, sir, it's taking you a really long time to answer the question, what year were you born? A lot of people can answer that question in no time. Sir, you're not a senior. Please head to the back of the line. And the guy's like, but I'm a senior. I'm old. It takes me a really long time to figure out what year I was born. And the guy's like, okay, fine. You know what? I understand that. Why don't you give me your driver's license? Because I saw that you just drove here, so I know you have your driver's license on you. Why don't you give me your driver's license so I can see what year you were born? The customer's like, no. I don't need to give you my driver's license. I don't know you. I don't need you to see my identification. And the worker's like, well then, sir, you have to head to the back of the line. You can tell instantly the customer was not a senior. He just wasn't a senior. He was just trying to bypass the lineup. And so he then went to the back of the line. And I was talking to the worker, and I said to him, you must see a lot of people like try to pull some stunts trying to get into here. And he's like, yeah. He's like, I've seen it all the time. I've been yelled at way too many times. I've been called every name in the book just so people can bypass lineup. And then we just had this conversation about, you know what, like, we're all in this together. We're all feeling quarantined. Like, we're all feeling like we need to get out. We're all feeling antsy. We're all feeling anxious. Like, we're in this together, and we just have to come to terms with this is our life. Like, we have to line up to get into grocery stores, and this is life. And yes, it sucks, and no, you don't have to like it, but this is our life, and we have to live with it, and we just got to play by the rules fairly. That is my rant and rave about the things I've seen customers do try to bypass lineup in the grocery store. And I can tell Kyler is getting tired, so I have to put him down for his nap. Anyways, that is my story. So please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all down below. Or you can catch me on all my social media, which is right here. That's a Kiss Jennie. That's spelled kiss.jennie and Jennie with an IE. Or if you want to subscribe to my channel, click on my face right here. Or if you want to catch me in my last video, click right here. I upload videos every Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. And I will see you in my next video. Bye!